My name is Luis Jimenez. I am the president of Climb, and today we'll be witnessing history. Without further ado, let me tell you what the agenda is for today. We'll start with introductions, and then we'll move into the pitches. Then we'll have a website launch that I am told will be nothing short than a Steve Jobs presentation. We'll see about that. Then we'll have a 10-minute networking break where refreshments will be provided, and then following with the award ceremony where we will be handing off big checks, literally. We'll stop with closing remarks. So in order to move forward, I did want to have Dr. Duncan, Vice Chancellor of Research, come and share some words with us. He was actually the person who conceived the idea of Climb, and it is an honor for us to have the participation of him. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Luis. Well, thank you very much for being here. I'd like to thank our judges who will be helping us this evening judge these pitch competitions. It's going to be, I think, a very exciting time. And I'd also like to thank very much all the students who so diligently took up the concept of collaboration, leadership, innovation for Missouri business and implemented it so well. For example, the president of Climb, Luis Jimenez, has started a successful company that's on its way towards getting a good launch, and so we're delighted to see that occur. I think many of our other students are in a similar situation. When you look at what READY has done, what the Missouri Technology Expo has done, and what Climb has done in terms of sponsoring cash contributions, cash awards for pitch competitions, that money totals about $50,000 a year. And when you think of what that does to our community, it tells students that your innovation and your hard work is really ready to go and make a much better future for yourself. And we're just delighted to see that be the meritocracy that we're developing here, centered again on this performance. When you take a look at what that leads to, again, outstanding faculty members across the university working closely with these very motivated students. If just 1% of our 34,000 students at MU were more centered on which 10 people they're going to hire when they graduate, instead of who's going to hire them, the ripple effect of that start and that innovation would, by and large, solve our unemployment problems in mid-Missouri. And it would create a huge and wonderful culture that we're seeing starting to steamroll now of, again, technical innovation, innovation in the marketplace, in new business opportunities that, again, really makes this place the destination of choice for students who really want to move out. So again, with that, thank you all for being here. Thank you so much to the students, too, and their leadership for making this a reality. And with that, I'll pass it back to Luis.
Thank you very much, Dr. Duncan. So I wanted to refresh everybody's minds for those who weren't here during the preliminary competition, what you're witnessing here today. Basically, there were two categories of teams, both from undergraduate and graduate. There were 14 undergraduate and then 4 teams for graduates that competed in a preliminary round. And this preliminary round has served to sift through the top 8 participants. And today they are competing for top prizes. Well, like I said earlier, each one already has won a prize by being here today. Part of the incentives of being here today is also to be evaluated by a very prestigious judging panel, and we'll review that here in a second. But I did want to thank all our sponsors. Like Dr. Duncan already mentioned, we have had substantial funding and support from not only university programs, national entrepreneurial programs like Kauffman Foundation, private companies started by alumni from Mizzou, sagacious consultants, and also programs from the university that are also in support and acclimating innovation by the students at the University of Missouri and Missouri itself. I did want to recognize our judges here with us. If you would please stand, Mike Nichols, Sam Devaram, Tim Hayden, Gerke, and Clint Matthews. Thank you so much for your time here today. A round of applause for them, please. Their insight is not to only see through to choose who's going to be a winner today, but their insight comes from true understanding of what it takes to take a company to the market. And so whatever insight they provide and questions, it's already fomenting growth to each of the companies here today. So I wanted to mention that each one has signed a conflict of interest disclosure, that none of them have financial or blood relatives in any of the interest in the companies here presenting today.